Right, so I asked you what was your most useful piece of kit on the farm, and you've come out with this contraption.
I have. This is a carving aid. Basically, you, if you were to press that, it goes like this on a cow, on her bottom. And then when she's carving, what you do is you attach ropes to the calf's feet, and then it helps it out. Now, as you can see, it could be used quite viciously. You have to be very responsible when using one. But without it, you'd end up with a stuck calf and things could go quite quickly south. So yeah, this is my most useful bit of kit.
We had a breech birth last year.
Oh.
We lost our calf.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was, but we'd had people try and, well, they did nick a calf and they came through the farm and they came through the fields, and I think that upset her.
Yes.
Literally the day before. I
Yes.
think that was enough to...
And if she has it, yeah, well, with the breech, that obviously the umbilicals snap before the head gets out and they take a breath. So it's, you have to get them out really fast, but you also have to keep the tail down, because if you bend their tail up when you're pulling a breech birth out, you can break their back with their tail. That's a good piece of advice for anyone who's carving a breech animal. But yeah, just quickly is the thing for a breech.
We didn't know, we didn't recognise it, we didn't see it.
Well,
so.
I remember the first breech I saw, I ended up ringing the vet and saying, its feet are upside down, the calf's upside down. And I genuinely couldn't in my head understand why this calf would be upside down. Well, it wasn't, it was the back feet.
But this is it. I mean, the thing is, we when the vet came out and he saved the cow herself.
Yeah.
But he was absolutely exhausted trying to get that,
Yeah.
trying to turn that animal. I mean, the physical.
It can be, yeah, it can be fairly strenuous carving a cow. It is like, and I am all for women empowerment. Like, obviously I am very much, go for it, woman up kind of thing. But I think you have to be very realistic when you think of physical strength, and Roy is more likely to pull a calf out using brute force than I am. And that's something that you've got to recognise, no matter how hard you're working on something, where the skill of manipulating something into a place that makes it easier is different. So it just depends on how you approach things. This, though, you could very easily hurt something with it if you're not very careful and don't do it responsibly, which is, it's a very handy piece of kit, but it can also be quite dangerous in that sense. And a lot of people will use them wrong, I think.
But it gives you so much more power, doesn't it, than either you or Roy could muster.
I seem to remember it's got the strength of maybe 6 men. So that's like, but also you shouldn't be pulling anything that 2 people couldn't pull physically on their own. You shouldn't be putting that much more weight onto it, I don't think.
Okay.